Thanks for the continued sub, Scout. It is much appreciated, brother. Let's see here. Alright, I'm going to drop down to mother. Undeafen and unmute. That way I'm not bothering anybody. Oh, shit. What do you mean, am I okay?
Ready for orders. Awaiting orders.
No, I've been up for a little while now.
Waiting. Ready. Waiting. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Ready. Standing by. Ready. Waiting. Ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Standing by.
what town they rolled into last week after for extraction?
Can it just pass the bridge?
No.
The big scary bridge?
No, they were on this side of the water. Or what are you talking about on this side of the water, just past the bridge? You talking about here?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're right. I think it was here.
Yeah, I think so. Because they had the team waiting on the bridge to extract the.
No, that was the week
That was
before.
week before last.
Yeah. As they rolled in across the bridge and mission completed while they were on the road heading that way. But last week they attacked Georgetown and took out one of the leadership.
I still think it was this village or this town.
I think you're right.
Good.
What?
I said good. How often am I right?
Don't make me take it back now. Let's see if we can do a... These are kind of crappy. There's a little bit better.
Awaiting orders.
That's fine. Alright, let's do...
What? Ow.
nothing, just...
Why is that one smoking?
Huh? It's because there's a campfire at 'em.
Oh.
Same here.
Gotcha.
'Tis not. That'll be fine for now.
Standing by.
Wow. Okay. That did not work. I guess that makes sense though. Okay. That's fine. Just do.
Standing by.
Patrol area. 5 years. That's fine with me.
AFK.
Ready for orders.
Actually, let's do individual units.
Waiting. Standing by. Ready for orders. Awaiting orders.
include crew.
I'm not done.
There we go.
Prêt.
Oh shit, Rex jumping in server.
J'attends. J'attends les ordres.
Let's see.
Rar.
Interior fill. Military. I'm gonna try something out for the first time today. Something I looked up.
Ooh.
Let's see if I can get it to work. Let's see here.
J'attends. J'attends. Un de moins. En attente d'ordre. J'attends.
Bam. It worked. Fuck yes. Control C.
What did you do?
Control V. I created my own squad.
Ooh.
I hand selected specific enemy units, and then I placed them under the command of one individual.
Prêt.
Cool
And so
bean.
they are now an entire squad of in and of themselves, which makes me very, very happy,
Very, very happy.
because then it gives me a little bit more control of what gets fielded.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah. No Viper team.
Well, it's not just that, but like one of the biggest issues we end up having is like, you know, if I were to field like say CSAT members, like every CSAT squad has like dudes with grenade launchers, like 4 of them, and they all carry like 10 fucking grenades. So
Yeah.
it becomes very, very aggressive, very, very fast. And that's just a little messed up and a little hard to deal with. So
And you get a lot of hate.
Alright, well, I wanted to create a... It's not gonna work.
Ready for orders. Waiting.
Thank you. Excellent. Yo, where the fuck you going, bro? Let's fucking make this easier. Jesus Christ. Wait, what? No, okay. Change side of player. Gotta do that too, so they don't get. So when you look at them on the map, they won't pop up on. There.
Area clear.
Ah, cool. Alright.
attend tort. J'attends les ordres.
Oops. That's what I need to decrease.
En attente. Prêt. En attente.
Oh, that's interesting. Why did it do that?
Prêt. En attente. Prêt. En attente.
No, we wanna. Time is it? 8:42. Wow, the game should be starting here soon. Oops.
Ожидаю указаний. Жду. Жду приказов.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Beto1944. Appreciate you popping in. If you have any questions, feel free to type them up in chat and ask away. I don't do a lot of talking, but I try to communicate with the people that are asking questions. God damn it. There we go. Okay.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
That's what I'm looking for. Excellent, excellent, excellent. A little something with a little bit more armor to it. Infantry.
Un de moins.
Put you there, and then we will. I'll just leave that like that. Cell leader.
Prêt.
Arsenal. Whoa. First off, take that away. Take that away. Let's give me something. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do. Put you in the truck too. Ah, wrong truck. You.
Reçu.
No. You out. Wrong truck. You're supposed to go in that truck. There we go. Okay. Right. We're gonna move you down a little bit. Move you up a little bit. And
En route. En route.
did not mean to do that. Gotta love hitting the wrong button, right? There we go.
En attendant. J'attends.
Even there.
Ожидаю указаний.
There we go. I'm like, something's not right.
J'attends.
There we go. Okay. And then you here. Oh, fuck. Okay,
En route.
oh, they're gonna get that all fucked up, aren't they? Wow. Yeah, they did.
Wow, that's a clusterfuck.
Confirmé.
Yep, I'm gonna have to rearrange that column again. Oh, please don't do that. Like, please, you are a bloody fuel truck. That's gonna go off. Where the fuck did that go? Oh, that
Oh,
all just went to shit.
are they flying still?
No, no, I deleted them. That's okay.
That was interesting.
No, not really. Alright, well. Small convoy it is.
I was amused.
Huh?
Said that I was amused,
Well, good for you.
but I'm easily amused, so it doesn't take much.
Alright. So that means I'm going to have to individually move them. That's fucking lovely.
Compris. En route. Bien reçu.
Nobody's moving but that truck there. Why? Alright. Screw you guys. We'll do it the hard way.
Prêt. En attente d'ordre. Bien reçu.
Wow. Guys, it's a fucking road. Like, seriously, it's a fucking road. Drive up the fucking road. Oh, God.
Clearly they'd rather go off-road, into buildings and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this individually. Holy shit.
What the actual fuck is going on with them?
I have no idea. The two gun trucks are dancing around each other while the truck with the HVT is already on the road. It's like, dude, seriously, like. And one of the gun trucks is considered the leader truck. You know, they're supposed to be following him, and that just did not work out. Okay. So we will delete you and delete you, and you can stay on the road. I'll put you here.
J'attends.
No,
No,
they can't.
the AI can't.
No, they're
En attente.
fucking retarded. Oh God, that's why I hate trying to set up interdiction missions. You know. But whatever. I will manage it somehow. So players are starting here. I guess I'll let them. So it's moving here and then there. Okay, so. You know, yeah, fuck it, whatever. All right. Add radius all. Bam. Wreck is the only one in game so far.
Oh boy.
No, it's whatever.
No, I'm talking about payback time.
Well, you know, I'm not involved. I didn't do any of it. None of it's my fault. Alrighty. What's up, Rick? He is currently AFK. Oh, nope, he moved. Really? Are we doing this again today?
God, what's he doing?
Trying to climb me again?
Oh, gotta get the flag on.
Alrighty.
Salute. Are you ready for game start? Apparently so. Shall I pop up and tell them?
No, I got it.
What?
Watcher, I need a real beer. I got
Oh.
some free samples from work, and they were all IPAs, and I'm not a huge fan of IPA. I'll give them a shot, but I'm ales and lagers, man. Those are my favorites. And but Watcher likes IPAs, so I pretty much pulled them all to the side and was like, here, a couple extra flavors, and he was like, yeah, sure, I'll try them. And I think you only liked what, two of the four that I got.
I only tried three.
Three. Okay, so you only liked what? Two of the three then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he liked the original IPA the company makes, and then he liked the oh God, I can't remember what it was called. But it was I guess it was kind of a it was kind of a sweet IPA, like a sugary IPA. There is shit blowing up around me, and that makes me feel uncomfortable. So, on that note, teleport to here, and yes, teleport.
I shall be right back.
Actually, let me see if I can do this. Interior. Not exactly what I was looking for, but whatever.
I'm back. I wanted to make double sure that they knew that you were ready.
Oh,
They didn't even see the message until I got up there.
oh, that's fine. Make sure.
They're in the middle of a mission in Deep Rock, so they will be down if they're done.
Now, there's a way to do whatever. Ah. Really need to learn to stop doing that.
Move 100 meters. Front.
Ah!
Ah!
Did not. Oh, I guess I canceled it, didn't I? There we go. Okay. Arr. Yes, I had difficulty coloring the lines as a kid. Leave me alone.
I didn't say anything.
Damn it. No. Doesn't make sense though. Why is that the only road in?
Move 75 meters. Front.
It's not. Okay. So that would be a pain in the ass to have them go all the way around the outskirts of the island.
Is this an automated patrol, I guess?
No, this was all be controlled by me. I really hate placement. I'm just gonna fucking there. Motherfucker.
Kaboom! Kaboom number 2.
So glad that gets you so fucking excited. I can hear Wreck shooting.
Wizzy's in now too, so he's probably shooting too.
Yeah, I'm so glad there are no enemies over here. Even though that's pretty much what I'm about to do.
What? Populate with enemies?
Yep. Shit. Of course, of course. Where are you? See.
Un de moins.
What? How?
Ooh. Why?
Where the fuck y'all going?
En route. J'attends les ordres.
They are going away at a high rate.
Yes, yes.
They're saying, "Fuck this shit, I'm done. See ya."
Can't blame them. About to get their shit pushed in.
J'attends.
Oh, thank God. Please. Stop trying to blow up.
Well, don't stop trying to blow up. Bloaties are fun.
So glad that you think that.
J'attends les ordres.
There are extra dudes. Oh, okay.
Did you ever replace that fuel truck?
Nope. Had no desire to. I wonder if there's anything that is garrisonable in. Yep, sweet. So that's exactly where they would be. This group here. Garrison. 10 meters. Building by building. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I got Wiz, Watcher, and Wreck. Just waiting on the others. Rec just disconnected. Great.
Wonderful.
I don't think the time acceleration's working.
I shall return momentarily. have returned. Yay! They're starting to filter down.
Oh, now it's just the waiting game for the squad to get together, and we can
I
start.
hope you didn't have any traps set up on the road.
Huh?
Said I hope you didn't have any traps set up on the road or anything.
Why?
Because War Pig's here, and you know War Pig never follows the road when you go in a straight line through a field.
It's whatever. It's kind of why I set the route through thick-ass jungle. Kind of forces them to stay on the road. Like, okay, so from their start point, which is here, right? Right, so this is where the players will start. So,
Okay.
right, so it's like a clear path, right?
Huh?
That's the road where the route takes place. Is right here. Okay. Not
So there's
saying.
no way they can go over the mountain. Well, I mean, they can.
Oh no, they can't go over it. Well, I don't think there's a.
Never say can't when War Pig's involved. He will find a way.
No, you mean he would be taking. They'd be taking these big ass MRAPs up these trails. The trucks aren't meant to fit through that. You know, and then on top of that, he'd, try to floor it up that and end up in here. And the only way through here is on foot. But no, traps on the road are spawn ins at this point. In order to deal with it, I don't preset them anymore.
Yeah. I don't blame you. People in channel. Shall we go up to General and join people?
You can. That's fine.
You're not gonna brief them?
I brief in game. I don't brief. I don't do the briefing in Discord. The briefing is all through in-game audio.
You gonna give us a game?
Huh?
You gonna give us a briefing in game?
Yeah, I'll give a briefing in game.
Cool.
Is he still channel or no?
No. That was timing, right?
Yeah. Doesn't look like squad density is going to be very big tonight. Hey, Watcher.
So how many times?
Is Rhett coming back or no?
I didn't know he was here.
Well, he was in game and then he disconnected, so
I have no idea.
Hey, Goliath, do we know if Rhett is coming back?
Did he respond?
Mm-mm. Oh, you know what though? That might be because he's in. Hey Goliath, do we know if Rec is coming back?
I'm gonna guess with him logging off Discord and everything, that is a big no. You're probably just looking at 5 of us.
Okay.
Let me change up. I'm gonna drop from the team. You'll be able to hit me on command chat.
Copy.
Child 1. Mother's child 1.
Send it.
Sad face.
Just checking comms.
Copy that. Yeah, not a problem. So, rolling 5 of you guys. As mission goes on, if something gets gummed down a little bit, let me know. If it's if there's too much in the field, I will make adjustments. But I don't think it should be problematic tonight.
Sounds good.
So who are we waiting on?
Out of curiosity, hold.
Yeah, curse will be all your fault for sure.
Waiting on Deacon. Is it a night op or a day op?
I hadn't really decided. I was gonna try and do part day, rest night, but in order for me to do that, because for some reason the time acceleration wasn't working for me, I'd have to do a time skip, and I don't know if I want to do that mid mission on you guys.
What time skip were you using, or time acceleration? Because I
Um,
just change it to maximum and pretty much watch it like a hawk, and it adjusts time pretty fast.
I used the one that was in the environment section. Time acceleration.
Yeah, that's it. Just what'd you set it to?
13 times. So 1 day equals an hour and 50 minutes. Here, I'll try this one. Give me a second. Alright, I'm trying it again real quick. Give me a second. Alright, yeah, it's starting to tick. Now, if I delete the acceleration, does it go away, or do I have to set
No,
it?
you have to manually set it back to what you want it to. But if you delete it, it'll continue going, and you can drop a new one to adjust.
Alright, well then, yeah, we'll start around this time, right around sunset, and then move into the night. So tell your guys to pack night vision.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, on that note, I'll be right back. Talk is stepping out of command. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. When nature calls, you answer or problems arise.
Yep.
Alright, so we're still waiting on Deacon. Not quite where I placed it, but okay. Oh, fuck. Totally forgot to set it.
Is that what?
I believe in your ability to shoot it. I didn't give him the idea. I approve of your methods.
En attente d'ordre.
What are you laughing about?
I hear a watcher in the
I'm not
background
done.
saying, I believe in your ability to shoot, and all I can picture is him placing his hand on Carb's head and saying,
I believe
I
in your
believe
ability
in
to kill it. Talks back in command.
Yeah, you killed him.
That's what I forgot to set. Was the mortar pit.
oh,
But that'll
Mortar
be
pit's
a more.
important.
That'll be a funner placement for that. Let's do it here. Ugh, I came crashing down. That one survived.
Alright, we're currently having a problem with someone's game, so he says go ahead and he'll join in later. So we're good to go.
J'attends.
4.
Switch of erratic movement.
J'attends les ordres.
Copy that. One moment. And prep you guys for a teleport to your start point.
J'attends les ordres.
Hey, radio check.
J'attends.
What the flying? Okay, fine. Just 3. Just 3. That'll work. Where the hell did that go?
why was he flying off into the...
I don't know. It's just a placement issue. Is not working out right.
Yes, worship the chicken lord.
Arma being Arma.
Mother to child 1.
I
Prep your
still
guys for
approve of your
teleportation.
methods. This is me approving. gonna wait to shoot until it says being teleported, and it's gonna break the game. No.
Child 1, did you copy last?
How did I become child 1?
That's how.
That's terrifying.
That is standard.
No. Watcher being child 1.
It's radio.
AKA squad lead. That's terrifying.
We've had worse.
This is barbecue dinner. If you decide to try it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Why are these guys running around like chickens with their heads cut off?
Because they're on a patrol pattern.
Oh, okay. Then continue headless chickening.
They're walking a 100-meter patrol pattern around the main portion of the Allied base. Mother to child 1, how copy?
We're good for a teleport.
Copy that. Teleport.
We're running in
Where's
circles.
Tanker Dude?
Should play musical chairs.
There's a Nighthawk.
I should be just down the hill from you in the other Hescos.
Move 100 meters. Front.
Go. What's up? Snap check. You didn't get shot? You're good?
Yep. For the most part, this portion of the island is fairly secured by U.S. ground forces. Alright, everybody here? Alright, well. Alright, so tonight's op is gonna start out with an interdiction. There is a HVT.
Am I distracting you?
No. There's an HVT that is en route to escape the island. You go ahead and pull up your map.
That's what
you
these
should
guys
see,
do. Nighthawk.
within the command chat, you should see the route that has been assumed.
Move 100 meters. Front.
So the VIP is planning to leave out of Tanuka, move east along the MSR, make a possible pit stop in Vagalala, and then from there they're going to move up towards Blue Pearl Industrial Port for for extraction out of the area. You are to interdict them at some point along that route. We will attempt to keep a real-time status on the convoy as it moves across. It should be a fast-moving convoy, so don't expect like heavy vehicles. Most likely, it's just going to be a lightly armored vehicle with 2 of those gun trucks that they've been running. Once the interdiction is done, and either you secure or execute the HVT, whichever happens, we will send you into your secondary mission, which is a POW rescue near the town of Tanuka.
So, give me that directional course one more time, from Tanuka to Vagalala, and then from Vagala to Blue Pearl?
Correct. So they'll be moving east along the MSR towards Vagalala for a possible pit stop and refuel. Once they mount back up from there, they're gonna take their route takes them continues east. They're gonna go past the Rock Spring surface mine, and from there they'll move north.
Are they gonna go up? Is their route normally past the Rock Spring surface mine, or do they usually go on the paved road?
Their route normally goes on the paved road, but Intel has suggested that they're changing the route today, based upon U.S. ground forces in the area constantly hitting convoys. They've been trying to switch stuff up.
Copy. And beyond that, do we have a? Sorry, I fucking yawn. I'm tired. Besides that, Vagala, places like that, quick reaction teams, stuff like that, and then we're going to be going to Tanuka to take back an HVT.
They have several POWs, U.S. POWs in their possession, and you're to go in and secure them and extract them out of the area. And that is, the POW compound is somewhere either in or near Tanuka or the Tanoa Sugar Company. Its exact location is not known, but they do have some military fortifications in the area that were put up that are not part of the Tanoan standard community constructions, so that might be where the POWs are located.
Copy. Anything else we need to know? Fire support, backup, things like that?
U.S. military has artillery units on standby, as well as armed combat air support in the form of 2 Blackhawks that are willing to provide air support in the area if need be.
Copy. Alrighty. What's our infiltration method into the area, vehicle-wise? Are we just driving from here?
The insertion method is by vehicle. The helos that are on standby for you are also on standby for other units in the area. Air traffic they're trying to keep down to a minimum so they can move pieces to where they need to be at. There should be 2 MRAPs down by the gas station for your use.
Copy that. Alright, anything else from you guys?
I'm good.
Cool. Alright, we'll move out. Thank you.
Alright.
job. I didn't have to remind you to switch the point buys over.
Wasn't it?
It's a piece of stone.
Oh, yeah.
Don't doors normally close? What the fuck happened?
You okay? So you okay?
Driving.
Most likely Goliath and Wizzy.
Oh.
Yeah. Mother to child one, check your tablet. There should be an image uploaded of what the target in the convoy looks like, whether you secure him or take him out. Just we need confirmation. Shit.
What?
Goliath is losing connection.
No.
Yeah, I've had pieces of this. Okay. Should probably,
Récit 5 sur 5. En route. En route. Entendu. Confirmé.
Zach, what's on this place?
Just see if I'm at least some of that one.
Huh?
Well, it says you voted on that one, so Zeus is kind of.
Yeah. No.
En route.
I'm gonna chop them for 7:50 an hour. Whatever you guys.
En route.
It's funny that I don't like that, and it's the cherry tomatoes. Yeah, I do. Right? Yeah, there's nothing that I love the cherry tomatoes and why like every time something in a restaurant comes with that I'm like no. Oh my god, this is substitute.
C'est reçu.
Cherry tomatoes.
Compris.
Cause I had a fried green bean salad and it had balsamic with freaking great. And carrots in there.
Confirmé.
Like here. Beef. It came with like a little bit of like the kale salad that we buy like under it, and then some like and some fresh basil and mozzarella. Oh, it's like it was so good. Canada's didn't go sauce, but every time I try to do something with the project mode, I never remember that
Goliath's having issues.
I just don't love that particular one. There's only one type I've ever liked.
Mother to Child 1 are U.S. forces in the area have indicated the HVT has made it to their pit stop location. They are currently stopped and refueling.
Roger.
You ain't got to be a smartass about it.
What's up?
You don't got to be a smartass about it.
I don't think Watcher knows any other way to be. Am I right?
Entendu.
Mother's Child One Actual. I need to teleport to the team. I'm back in theater.
Mother to Child 1, hold positions. You have a teammate inbound.
Yay!
Say again.
Say again.
I need you to hold position. You have a teammate inbound.
Mother's Child One Actual. I'm back in theater. I need to
Hey,
teleport to the
what's
team.
this, Goliath?
Mother to Child 1 actual. Did you link back up?
I am linked backed up and in
I don't know, did you send them?
Child One to Mother. Child One back in theater with team linked back.
Mother to Child 1, be advised, HVT has left pit stop point and is moving towards the mine now.
En route. Compris.
Copy that. Keep us informed if he bails out and goes another route.
Confirmé. Reçu 5 sur 5.
Hold.
Second Vigo.
Bien reçu. Compris. En route.
I wonder if he realizes he ran him over.
I don't know, but it was funny.
I wonder if he realizes he ran him over and he's still parked on him.
Even better.
Mother to child 1. U.S. forces in area have indicated you came in contact. We have confirmation on the HVT.
Child 1 to mother.
Send message.
Please verify on gun cam a positive ID on target. Highlighting now.
Positive ID on target. Good job. All right, get your guys
May
together.
have ran him over. Do we need to scare his body or anything like that? Are we good?
No, we just needed positive confirmation that he was either detained or killed.
Yep, dead.
Copy that. Get your boys together and prep for your assault on Tanuka for the POW extract.
Was that the guy that he ran over and
Yeah.
parked on?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fucking parked right on top of him. And then he drove off. Man, the dude was still alive when he fucking drove off, and he fucking bled out after he was up the road. Yeah, I was tempted to heal him and like have him like crawl away, you know.
Russia.
J'attends les ordres. Prêt. En route.
Got too far ahead.
En attente.
Mother to Child 1. Radio chatter in the area is indicating they've lost contact with the HVT. They're sending a unit to search their HVT's last known.
Copy.
En route.
Indeed.
Compris.
So we're gonna want to stop short on the when we get up here. We're actually going to end up on the road. Just like if we come up here, we're gonna end up just outside of the town, at the edge of the field. We should get a pretty good line of sight. Fuck.
Wrong channel. Taka's stepping out of command for a moment. I will be right back.
Okay. Welcome back.
V665. Entendu. En route. En route.
Mother to Child 1, be advised that unit that was dispatched to check the area has found the wreckage. Expect area to go on a higher alert status.
Copy that, child 1, or copy that, mother. We're currently surveying the area.
All I see is a team patrolling the street.
Child 1 to mother.
Go for Mother.
Do we have access to the local power network?
Give me a few minutes. I can see if I can gain access.
Copy.
Mother to Child 1. U.S. forces have indicated that they can flip the power in areas. They do have possession of the power grid in the area.
Maybe that's not the doors.
Mother to Child 1, how copy?
Good copy on that. Tell them to hold off on the power cut until we give the go. We're working on this. How long is it going to take them to cut the power when we tell them to?
Anywhere between instant to 30 seconds.
Copy.
Benefit of setting up the Tactical Operations Center in one of their FOBs.
Yes, that's all I can tell.
Child one, a mother.
Go for mother.
At the current moment, are we looking at any friendly, not friendly, but non-hostile units in the AO?
The only non-hostile units in the AO would be the POWs.
Copy. I'd like to request some shake and bake.
Artillery.
Affirmative.
Copy that.
Let's see
Shake
if we
and
can
bake.
pull some people off of the target itself.
Okay.
Hold on that.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Mother, stand by for some drop coordinates. I'm going to give you some potential artillery locations.
Copy that.
Or share. Awesome.
Complete.
Mother, this is child 1.
Send message.
I'm going to give you some coordinates on a small outlying village just outside of town. We're going to need to make some noise over there. Smoke and the HE, whatever you need to do to make as much noise as possible. Try to pull some heat off of this compound itself. We're going to give you that coordinate now. You ready?
Send it.
West 098, north 082. Small outcrop of buildings, giving you a sat nav now. We have no visual.
He even says shake and bake.
Mm-hmm.
Go share.
Let me know when you're ready for me to start sending.
Copy.
Ready?
Shake and bake. Bring it.
48 seconds until first impact.
You got left worst.
Get there fast.
It's smoke rounds initially.
Oh. Boo.
Out. Bien reçu.
I hear boomies.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmé.
acquiring that. So why are these guys refusing to?
Ready.
Oh,
Youch.
so he is engaging them.
Alright. I've officially been hit a lot.
En route.
So this door is
Yeah. Made pulling those people away from the town pointless when Warpig started opening up on the other side of town.
alright. I picked an incomplete build. I'm running that fucking
They blowing up a graveyard, or is that a smoke bomb?
No, it was a flare.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, that's really disrespectful. Even in video game.
I will say this.
yeah, we do. On you.
En route.
You will say what?
Things are going to become problematic.
Child one to mother, please kill the power.
Shit. Power killed. Yeah, we generally do have a good time. I'm still the relatively new Zeus operator. I've been doing this for about a year now,
Yeah, about.
and I sometimes I still throw overwhelming odds at the group, which frustrates them.
Immensely.
Let's go see. Oh, it really didn't do much damage. Bet you that area is full of unexploded ordnance, though.
Unexplodies need to explode.
I don't understand why it's not letting me.
I don't know.
And
Repeat
yes,
last.
I'm always weird for people who don't know me already.
No.
Only got. Fuck you as well out there. There is a full squad, like at least 4 of them, in the graveyard.
Confirmé.
Well, more than 4.
Reçu.
That's what I do. It's typically what I do. I'm just trying to rebuild. Alright.
It's gonna scare the shit out of them.
Bien reçu.
Then I approve. It's a shame it's not raining anymore. You know, in game.
Mm-hmm.
Because lightning strikes are fun to scare the shit out of people too.
I'm done.
Oh no, I don't want to bring that in.
Child one mother, did you ask for a sit rep?
Negative, but I can take one. What's going on?
Currently, we are bailing out of the town. We have 3 POWs. Check 3 POWs, non-identified at this moment. We are falling back to our
What
current
are those?
staging location for our
Flares.
vehicles. We're going to mount up, check the identities on them, get facial recognition, and then bail out with them if they're the correct POWs. At the current moment, we have 2 wounded personnel. War Pig was unconscious for a time being. I am also pretty wounded myself. I think Watcher took a round to the vest and the arm and broke a leg. He is currently splinted.
Copy that. Take note, there are 2 helos on standby if you wish to bring them into the area. They are armed.
Negative on the calling them in for support. Actually, no. Send them. Send them to Tanuka.
Got into the trees.
Copy that.
Roger. We'll go. Roger that. Understood. We'll go. Roger.
I'm not really sure where they are. Yo, everything in this fucking game is stupid.
Wow. Don't even want to know what the fuck happened to cause that.
What happened?
They just fucking detonated.
Oh.
It's all good.
Awaiting orders.
Yay, Arma?
Understood.
No, I'm in the gunner seat.
Awaiting orders.
Child one mother. All 3 identities verified as the POWs on site. Unable to obtain names with match facial rec.
We'll go.
Copy that. Those birds will be on site in about 1 mic.
They were clearly flying too close together the first time.
I guess. shouldn't have been a problem. I had them spaced properly, but yeah.
It's Arma. It does what it wants to do. It's like Watcher.
Copy that. On the way. On the way. On the way.
Where do you think
Copy
he's
that.
going? Yay!
Sorry y'all caught the last little bit, y'all jumping in.
Oh, well.
There we
Not
go.
this time.
What?
Usually you beat me here.
Yeah, I was shutting everything down.
Yeah, I'd shut down my stream already.
I'm still alive. I haven't shut my stream down yet. I was shutting the game down and stuff, and I was about to switch channel when all of a sudden I got moved. So.
I got informed that I forgot to move you.
Oh, whatever. It's all good. Oh, all right. So this is the last little bit of the stream. This is the part where we kind of do a debrief, essentially. Talk about likes, dislikes, problems, things like that. So, what do we got?
That was fun. I enjoyed it. We got some sneaky peeky time. Fucking War Pig got dinked at a pretty decent. It was a pretty decent shot that they shot him. He was concealed. They had no nods, and the dude had a thermal in his face. And yeah, no, it didn't matter. Like they fucking cracked him. We ended up having to clear the town pretty quick.
Yeah.
Rush up there, patch him up, get him off the hill. When then Wiz discovered that he didn't bring enough zip ties. There were a lot of things that were left out of our kit this time. It was rather comical.
Yeah. It's like you called in that artillery strike to draw people out of the town, and so I started moving soldiers up the road to pull them out of the town, and then I noticed that the soldiers aren't moving anymore, and I'm like, what's going on? And I looked.
Were they dead?
No, one of them was. I guess apparently Warpig had taken one of them out, and so the whole unit stopped and then started moving towards the graveyard, which was in front of the hill that he was on. And at that point, when that happened, I moved another unit to try and move it through that area again, and they went to rush the hill as well. He did wipe out that truck that was moving up the road, which was pretty impressive to see him like just pop the hilltop and he rips the round and it just fucking wipes the truck out, man. And then he ducks back down behind the hill. So it was a pretty wild shot to watch. But like I was clicking, I was like, God, guys, why aren't you moving? Because I've got like their spot recognition stuff down really, really low, so they're not like snapping on y'all on a dime, and I guess at one point Warpig winged one of their squad mates, and I say winged and I don't mean like he just like winged him. He took him out, just straight dropped the guy, and the squad was like, "Yo, fuck this, there's a guy over there," and refused to move after that. And I was like, "Well, fuck, man," So I couldn't get that half of the town cleared out, because they all wanted to fucking shoot at Warpig.
Yeah.
So as soon as I heard either it was the artillery firing or the cluster munitions opening, but not actually hitting the ground, I took out both dudes in the turrets of the Dushkas.
Right.
And then I had already identified the squad leaders for both squads. And so I took both of them out and then took out the squad that was in the eastern field.
Yeah.
And that's when I noticed, because you had them, I saw where they were moving kind of apart. And I wiped the squad out on the east side, and then I saw the other squad moving up towards the sugarcane where they had infilled from. And I was like, well, he's getting shot in the back. So I whipped and shot 3 guys over there, and then noticed that there was a squad coming up the hill at me. And I went between hitting those guys and the guys that were over there by Kyle, and then I hear this fucking truck, and I'm like, well, I know I took the fucking trucks out. And so this one pops out, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, law time. So I pull up the AT4, and I see him whizzing down the fucking road. And so I just aimed, shot. Luckily enough, it hit right in front of the truck and blew him up.
Yeah.
And then I turned around, and they had moved up into the fucking graveyard. There was just 2 guys there that I saw. And one of them had a PKP, and I could not change my 0 to hit him. So I switched to my MP7. I domed him, ducked back down. I tossed an incendiary, which landed right in front of the other dude, but apparently that doesn't fucking matter. He doesn't have fucking nods on. I peeked up over the hill, and as soon as I pulled the fucking trigger, I just went black.
Yeah.
And I'm like, What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what happened with that, man. Like I was zoomed in on that little firefight when you chuck the incendiary. I'm like, why is he chucking a flare? You know, and I'm like that's just gonna draw eyes in that direction. And at that point, I was like, well, there's a fucking whole squad garrisoned in the building on the other side of the tree line that is just going to see that whole area light up. So I ungarrisoned them and started moving them across. And then I just go back over to the graveyard, and this dude is like leaned out. Like, I kid you not, he is leaned out from behind a tombstone, and he is just ripping rounds at the hillside. I'm like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, God, I'm surprised War Pig hasn't eaten it yet, you know, just because of how the fucking AI works with their fucking shooting. You know, I watched you chuck fucking 2 9-bangers down the hill at him, you know, and that was like almost completely ineffective against the guy.
It was because I noticed when I threw the 9-bangs and then I threw the incendiary, I threw them at the same angle, and it's like my dude didn't want to fucking chuck them because they only went about half the way, and that's why it didn't stun them at all.
Right.
If it had actually gotten to them, it would have stunned them, but that 9-bang has to be almost on top of them
Yeah,
for it
well,
to
I'll tell
work.
you, it was really funny watching the 9-bang go off because it was flashing as it went down the hill. So I'm watching, like, there's a moment in my stream where I'm watching the 9-bang roll down the hill, and you're seeing the flash, bang, 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 flash, like, and then the next flash is like 4 more meters down the hill, and I'm just watching. I'm like, did he throw an IR? Because that's what I thought at first. Is like you chucked an IR that was just flashing, and then I'm hearing the bang, 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 and I'm like, he tossed the 9-banger down the hill. But it was really funny to watch it because it was just like it was strobing, and I could follow where the grenade was going because every time it strobed, it was just a little bit further down the hill than the previous strobe out. It was really funny. And I'm just like, I don't know why you would have chucked the 9-banger over there, you know? Because from my angle, where the 9-banger was rolling down the hill, looking down the hill from your position, you didn't even throw it at the guys that were shooting at you because it was rolling down the right side of the hill, looking down from your position over to the right side of the graveyard. And I was just like, why'd the 9-banger go that way? I was wondering why you'd thrown it that way. I mean, apparently
It probably hit one of the stones.
Yeah, I was to say, apparently you didn't. Apparently you tried to throw it on target and something happened. Don't feel bad, man. Like, I started to send those helos in to give air support, and Arma decided to Arma, and they fucking blew up midair. I don't know if y'all heard that from
Sounds like Arma. No, we
distance.
didn't.
So I had to spin up
I
2
heard-
more birds and bring them in.
It was funny.
So I've
I
noticed
just
if you,
hear, huh?
I was gonna say I noticed if you put 2 helicopters in a pair and tell them to go to the exact same position, 99% of the time they will just run into each other. So whenever I do it, I'd have to give them
Yeah,
separate waypoints.
that's what I ended up doing. And then they just started doing gun runs on the town, which was really funny because they'd fly in, and instead of, like, you know, going into a holding pattern above the town with the guns, they'd fly in and they'd gun and then fly away. And then turn around and come back, and I'm like, that's not how you would do this. You know,
Where do you think you're going? Come back here.
like you would go to an area where you could fucking, you know, orbit the town and just lay hate down, not, like, you know, do strafing runs. That's not what the Blackhawks are designed to do, you know.
Yeah.
I was a little
So-
fucking annoyed by that.
So the UAVs, since they're unmanned,
Mm-hmm.
they have the ability to, you know, set altitude and distance. I wish Zeus would fix that so you could set altitude and distance to pivot around an area.
Right.
So UAVs have the ability to set altitude and distance per Zeus, and if he goes in and elects to give me that ability to, like, use them, because a lot of the times Zeus will be like, here's a UAV, use it, right? And then I disable their guns and stuff like that. A lot of the times it completely locks them at that height, and there isn't anything I or the Zeus can do to adjust it. There is a way to adjust height on helicopters. I think it was a mod that got patched out or something, but I know there was a way.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was good with it.
Your microphone is just not okay.
Yeah, it's doing
Mine?
some weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing some weird thing.
It
I'm
was.
sorry.
It started
No.
happening right near the end of the mission. I was hearing the.
Hey, out of all the mic problems, mine's the worst. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I try to keep
yours gotta-
my mic muted, but I don't know. It
um,
was
that was
weird.
one of the funniest moments of the op for me tonight.
I'll be right back.
I don't know if Goliath realized he had done it, but he started chasing the truck with the HVT in it, and the HVT decided it wanted to Arma and jumped out of the truck while it was in mid-go, and he just fucking ran him over and parked the MRAP on top of him.
That was me.
Oh.
I was driving.
But you parked the MRAP on top of the guy. Like, he was underneath the MRAP. You guys get out and secure the vehicle, and you're like, there's nobody here. And then you get back in and drive up the road.
Sure he wasn't going anywhere.
Well, you start driving up the road, and I'm staring at the guy, and I'm like, he's still alive.
That's what confused me was, so I had just put my bombs down and I was trying to get the truck in position, and all of a sudden Kyle's like, there's trucks coming down the hill. So I didn't even have fucking time to fucking, set up.
Right.
And before I could blow the explosives on the first truck, it just ripped right through. And I was like, well, fuck it. I got guns shooting at me. And that's when Tim and Wiz started lighting up with their 50s.
Right.
And I'm surprised that fucking Rhino just ate those 30s like it was nothing. And so I shot the driver in the second one. Well, no, I'm just surprised because the Rhino, the only thing that was damaged on it was the fucking engine, and it was just yellow. It wasn't red. It wasn't anything. So it was just eating Dishka rounds like crazy. And so I shot the driver in the second or the first Dishka, and then I think Tim was shooting at the third one, and he shot my explosives, and so they blew up. And both the Dishkas were disabled, and so I was like, fuck it, Kyle, get in. And so we hopped in and we started chasing, and I don't know what happened. The dude just decided he wanted to go off the side of the road or something.
Yeah.
And I saw a dude had got out and he was trying to heal, and I was like, nope, sucks to be you. So I fucking hit him and stopped.
So the funny thing is he got out of the truck the first time and just kind of stood in the middle of the road and took one of the splash rounds from the hillside. And so he starts running up the road and starts patching himself up. So I turn the other vehicle around and run it back. And when it got within about 10 meters of him, I dragged him into the truck, and be like, all right, he got back in the vehicle. And I tried to get the vehicle to turn around and haul ass back up the road. And so the vehicle goes into the tree line and starts to do its turnaround, and the vehicle stops, and the dude gets back out of the truck, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah,
Why?
It's like they won't heal in a vehicle.
Right.
Like they have to physically get out of the vehicle to heal.
Right, and that's fine and all, man. But it was just like it was really weird to like see him just hop right back out of the truck, and then you fucking pancaked his ass. But to me, the funniest part was right after you hit him, it's not like you hit him and kept going. You hit and stopped, and he was underneath the fucking truck.
And I was like, all right, well, that's where he is. And Kyle runs up to the vehicle, and so I'm pulling security for him. And he's like, there's only one guy. There's not another guy. And we start driving away because he got in the truck. And I was like, did we miss a vehicle?
No, the HVT was the guy you hit, and he was
so
alive.
Like, I hit a guy back there, right? And he was like, what?
So he was alive. Like, y'all left the scene, and he was still purple, and I'm like, do I heal him? Or do I just let it play out? And I was like, nah, let me let it play out. Let me see if they can get back to him in time. And then all of a sudden, I see y'all's vehicle just... and then start to turn around, and that's when the guy died. And I'm like, oh, well.
I'm just, if a Rhino, if a 20-ton vehicle comes over and hits you, there's no getting up from that.
If you get up, I'm impressed, right? But it was so funny to me because I'm like, did they seriously just park on top of the HVT. I was like, well,
We
I
had
guess
a nice
that's
giggle about it.
I guess that's one way to make sure he doesn't go anywhere, you know. But that was pretty humorous to see that happen. And then I bumped the time acceleration after y'all took him down, and y'all started moving up the road. And so I called Goliath, and I'm like, hey, radio chatter indicates they lost contact with the HVT. They're sending a truck to his last known. And Goliath's like, yeah, copy that. So I sent the truck up that way, and I had it sit for a little bit. You know?
Oh, so that's where that third truck or the second truck came from. Because I was dialed in on the first Dishka, and then I heard a truck come in from the hillside, and I watched him. He pulled up, so I was like, all right. And I asked Kyle if he had eyes once they were in the sugar cane, if he had eyes on the dude in the guard tower. And as soon as he did, I just redialed for the second Dishka.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's where that other one came from, was because I also called in. I was like, yeah, you know, the truck is radio chatter states that they found the wreckage of the HVT hit, and prepare for them to expect company. You know, and then I started moving that truck back, and you know, the fucking truck decided it wanted to fucking stop like 8 fucking times before it got to the town, so it didn't get there before y'all got to set up. So it didn't roll in until after you guys had already gotten into y'all's positions, getting ready to assault the town, which was interesting. You know, but I was like, the thing that really tripped me up about it was like I get called in to do this like distracting artillery run over in another area to pull soldiers off of the town, and then the next thing I know, Warpig starts wrecking these guys as they're trying to move out of the town, and so they stop and they stay in the town, and I'm like, well, that defeated the whole purpose of that, but okay. I mean, it seemed to work. I mean,
I was like, do you want me to draw these guys away from that side of the village so it seems like, you know, I'm attacking them, they need to come towards me? And he was like, yeah, hang on. And he said, you know, they were going to put the artillery over there. And I heard what sounded like artillery guns, or it was the canister from the rounds opening.
So,
one of the two.
So the way I set the artillery is I went 3 artillery units. So it was a total of 6 artillery units. So it was 3 artillery units per target area, and there were 2 targets in the area. And so the first round was the first set was 3 artillery units on 1 target with 1 round of smoke each. So essentially 6 smoke went in the area. Then I went 3 artillery units, 2 rounds HE. 5 meter spread, and I did that twice, and then I did a cluster shot, a single cluster shot from all 6 units, and then I did one more round of basic artillery, basic HE on it. And I spaced it, you know, so it wasn't like going off all at the same time. It was like the smoke popped, you know, which draws the visual attention in that area. Hey, there's smoke on the hill. And then all of a sudden the explosives start going off, and that kind of, you know, and so, I mean, that's how I set that up to that cascading effect up.
So what I heard then was the gun, or the rounds leaving the guns, and that's when I shot, and that's why they didn't move away in time, because
yeah, so the artillery units were not that far away from you guys. They were at Tanoa Airport, which is only like a click and a half, 2 clicks away from where y'all's objective was, or maybe it was 3 clicks, something like that. But it's not really far away, so you could hear the guns going off.
Not to mention, why are you on offense?
No, we couldn't.
No, from where Warpig was at, you could hear the guns going off. You could hear the artillery units firing from where Warpig was stationed at. It wasn't loud, but you could hear the.
It was loud enough to mask my shot, because they didn't start shooting at me until I had already wiped out the squad on the east field,
Okay.
and started shooting at the guys that were up there in the sugarcane where they had infilled from. Because as soon as I started shooting the guys that were farthest out, I think was when you ungarrisoned the
Yeah,
guys closest to me.
the guys closest to you. That's right around the time I ungarrisoned that group and started moving them in your direction.
Yeah, and it was
It
those
was
close guys that started shooting at me.
So the idea was eventually they would have figured out that there was only one, maybe two guys on that hillside harassing them from that side, so they were going to try and move up in force on you. Unfortunately, they couldn't maintain line of sight on you very well, and so they would stop movement halfway through when they would lose when they would lose sight of you. They just stopped moving, and so I gave up on trying to move them up the hill on you. I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. They'll do whatever they're gonna do at this point. All of a sudden, I see fucking Goliath just like beeline to one of the vehicles and just start hauling ass across the town. And I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? And I zoom in on you, and apparently you'd gotten hit. And I'm like, oh, well, do I heal War Pig or not? Because I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know if you'd gotten armored or if, you know.
It's definitely an Arma thing. It's Arma's AI is broken as fuck and should not be able to see me through a fucking incendiary in his face and be
Right.
able to put a headshot on me.
This is like post upgrade to the AI, because the original AI you couldn't tweak like we do, and it just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You do anything, and it just fucking eats
so
you.
I think one of the, and I'll take the blame on this one, because I think the reason why he was able to keep hitting you is when I moved the unit up, when they realized that, you know, there's only like maybe one or two guys on that hillside, I had increased their spot distance, so they could acquire target acquisition on you a little bit quicker, to get the whole unit to move in that direction, not just like one or two would move.
Right.
And I think what that did is it made it to where he was just looking past the fucking incendiary. Because generally when I decrease their spot distance, man, y'all pop a fucking smoke or you pop a fucking flashbang in their face, and they don't see shit. You know, that's it, man. They're fucking their sight line is fucked. You know, and I think so. I'll take the blame on that one. I think I just increased it just a bit too much. But when you guys are popping off like that, a lot of my adjustments have to be on the fly, so I'm not like super paying attention to how I tweak the adjustments, because I'm trying to adjust like 8 different things at once. So I think that's why you ended up getting shot. Because for the most part, man, those guys were not seeing half of y'all's, maybe not even 3/4 of what y'all were doing. So.
Well, and that's realistic though. I mean, if you're not wearing night vision and everybody has silencers or suppressors, you're not going to see muzzle flash. All you're going to know is sound.
Right.
And you got to move off of the sound. And when it's pitch black, if you can't, you know, target identify, you're screwed.
Right.
So
right, and hence the reason why the past several missions, especially since them being night ops and stuff, I have decreased their spotting distance so drastically. Like I said, I think that when I went to readjust the spotting distance on the guys moving up on you, I think I just increased it a bit too much.
Gotcha.
And that's why they target acquired you so quickly.
Stop making runs for people.
That's fine. I got like
Play your fucking position.
20 fucking kills. I think I did fine.
Yeah, it's like, you know, not to put you on the spot or anything, man, but like one of the players that I try to make sure you're one of the players I utilize to create the balancing point. You know, if I know that you're starting to get pissed off about something that's going on in the game, if I notice it, then I know that I have done something that has pushed the limits of what I should have done. So I try to dial it back. And when I get
when you see War Pig respawn,
No, like you missed the conversation, and I have it in the stream. I fucked up, so my game crashed twice, and I was kind of mad about that.
Right.
But I get back into the game, I forgot to go live. Like I forgot to like click the live button.
Mm-hmm.
And so my stream was still just on the starting screen for a little bit, for like a good chunk of the mission, like pretty much the whole assault at the quarry.
Guys,
Oh, that
support.
sucks.
Why is he
Well,
singing and
so
making cam runs?
we were fucking around,
It's not the car. The player
dealing
fucking
with some
decision.
other bullshit. What the fuck? That's weird. Oh, okay, I get it now. So we were moving towards like War Pig and stuff, and we rip up there, and I covered
Who do you pass it to,
fucking
man?
Vert. Well, he grabs the truck. I step around the corner. I'm covering. He jumps in the truck. I jump in the gun. We take off. He crashes that thing 3 fucking times. I'm like, he hit a bush and it hurt me. I was like, stop. I'm hurt. I'm bleeding. I get out. I patch myself up. I was like, you good? And he's like, I'm bleeding. I was like, get in the gun seat and patch yourself up. By far, one of the most important places on the truck is now disabled because he is fucking patching himself up because he ran into 2 fucking bushes and a fucking fence. And I'm like, God damn it. So we go booking ass. We go booking ass up to War Pig, and we get up on the hill, and I'm like, all right, War Pig, cover me. He's like, no, War Pig, all right, Vert, cover me. I'm gonna go get War Pig. And all I hear is Vert. He is way the fuck up on that rock. And I get to him, and I'm looking at your body. I'm like, he's not that hurt. He's actually all right. I just need to get blood in him now. So I patch up the 2 holes. I inject 2 things of epinephrine in him, and I do 1 round of CPR. I then pump blood, and I do another round of CPR. And upon the 2nd round of CPR, I looked at his pulse. It was 103. I'm like, he's going to be fucking just fine, but he is going to be mad as fuck when he gets up. So I throw him on my shoulders, and I start walking, and all of a sudden my gun appears in front of me. I'm like, uh-oh. And I turn around, and War Pig's staring at me. I'm fucking angry. And I'm like, oh, there he is. So
it
we
was bullshit.
jump off this fucking rocks, doing, and go fucking skimmering over to the truck. And I hear Wiz. I got 2 of them, and I'm like, I wonder if our Wiz has gotten these guys. And we pull up, the Wiz has them outside of the door. And I'm like, yep, bumping them a fucking foot at a time, eh, buddy? And
Hey,
I fucking grabbed the last one.
I didn't know where you wanted them.
I was like, just take. I wanted all 3 of them up closer to the truck, just outside of the compound. But I get it. I was more worried about War Pig. From the explosions, the 50 cal, and a truck driving through the town, I think those enemy guys were more than fucking preoccupied than to deal with the POW camp that fell within 30 seconds of us hitting them. Like, we literally popped the one guy over the wall, cleared it super quick, and I remember this. I wanted to fucking hit someone. I would have thrown shit at Vert. I hear, bang, 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 and this dude drops. Motherfucker didn't have a suppressor on his gun, and I see this thing coming out of the front of his gun, and I'm like, I wonder what that is. He's like, is my gun suppressed? No, it's not. I'm pretty sure War Pig heard it. And he's like, God, I guess this suppressor doesn't work. I'm like, I guess not. And we clear the
I was hearing half of that conversation, by the way. It's like, I hear Watcher go, does this suppressor work? Well, I guess I'm not suppressed anymore then, huh?
Like,
you see why we always shoot beforehand?
bang, bang.
Oh,
it was funny hearing him like, oh, I guess the suppressor doesn't work, and I'm like, I didn't even notice. Like, I mean, but then again, I don't think I was near you guys when y'all were ripping off like that. But I was actually, to be honest, man, I was more worried about War Pig because like half of the like military contingent in the town was on that side of the town, and like he starts ripping these dudes down, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna get overrun, you know?
No, man. Force multiplier, make one man seem like 100.
But it's just like, it's like, you know, yeah, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, because there was this one building I garrisoned, and I didn't realize it at the time, but it garrisoned like 14 dudes in one building, and I'm like, oh, that's going to end bad if they try to breach that building. So that was the squad. I ungarrisoned them, and then moved them to the back half of the town, and then had them re-garrison themselves in an even spreading amongst the buildings, so I could delete a few of them without anybody really noticing. But yeah, you know, I had fun with that one. It was a pretty interesting setup, and I did roll the HVT on y'all faster than y'all anticipated, and I did do that on purpose. That was not a that was not like an accident. I saw y'all moving in to set up, and they were already on the road just around the bend, right before they turned into the straightaway that led right into the mine. And I saw a watcher rolling up the hillside, and I'm like, I'm gonna move him in now, you know, because it'll create that chaotic moment of shit didn't go as planned. We gotta fucking do it now. And so that was done on purpose. I absolutely did do that on purpose. But then again, the two trucks that were with it were not like, you know, heavily armored vehicles. The only vehicle that was heavily armored was the one carrying the HVT, and it didn't have any guns on it. So, I was trying to get it to where y'all were going to be forced to chase it all the way to the
Grenade launcher.
No, that's not what happened though. Like, the HVT peeled away from y'all, and I'm like, sweet, he's gonna make it. You know, y'all are gonna have to chase him, and that's cool. It'll be a big firefight in the port, and that'll be fun, and you know, it'll be entertaining. And then I watch the HVT like nosedive out of the truck, and I'm like, what are you doing? No, get back in the truck, you idiot! I'm just like,
Casually run him the fuck over and make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
I almost like took control of him and sprinted down the road, and I'm like, no, that'd be a bad idea. Every time I grab an HVT and sprint, I get fucking chased around the hillside and tased 8 times before they take me down. Remembering the one time I had y'all fucking running around the same hilltop for about 5 minutes because I couldn't see where the fuck I was going because I didn't have any night vision, and it was in the middle of the fucking night, and I'm like, I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know where anything is, and I'm just running in circles. like, finally somebody fucking shot me in the leg that, you know, and then fucking tased me, and I'm like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'm done. But so I have this flinch reflex when I grab control of an HVT because bad things usually happen. And so I'm like, I click on him and I go to click on the remote control and I'm like, do I want to do this? And right before I can click on the remote control and click on the guy again, I watch you just fucking pancake, and I'm like, yeah, glad I didn't do that.
Well, you don't have to use the little drag over thing to take control of someone.
Yeah, I know.
Use double click.
You control double click.
Oh, I know. I just I prefer to do it the other way just because it's just the way I learned it.
It gives you that second chance to think about it.
To think about it, yeah. Like, you know, I don't get fucking frozen in time because you kill him as I'm going into the body, you know. And so that
you didn't have a naked cat shoot you in the chest while you were talking to your guys.
Kinless naked cat.
The little war criminal that fucking Deacon owns. Yeah, dude, we were on fucking, where were we? We were
on
Vietnam. No, we were on Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we were in the little town or whatever in the
and I'm sitting there, I'm yelling at you guys, and I look up, and all of a sudden I freeze, and there's a clip of it. I'm like, did they just shoot me? Did I just get fucking shot? And I come into Zeus, and I immediately get on fucking comms, and I'm like, why in the fuck did you fucking shoot me? And he goes, it wasn't me, it was my cat.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I was standing beside you. I was about to do a medical check on you. When the next thing I know, I just watched the body crumple, and I'm like, oh, I'm going over here. Because this is going to be bad. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my stream here. Guys, thanks for hanging out. It's always a blast. That's
Thanks for
kind of all
watching
I
our
had for
shenanigans.
the Zeus arc this time around. I mean, I could probably go one or two more with this arc, but I mean, at this point, it's just kind of like clean up ops, you know. So Goliath, if you want to take over next week, you can. Actually, wait. What is next week?
Next week is Thanksgiving, I believe.
Oh well.
Okay,
it's
so
either...
we got one more Sunday because Thanksgiving is the 26th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will not. Well, I
22nd,
might be.
the 22nd.
Huh.
I'm gonna call the 29th. It's fucking holiday weekend. A lot of people aren't going to show up.
Okay.
So that's a no-go.
All right.
We'll do the 22nd, which is Sunday, next Sunday, 7 days from today. 26th is Thanksgiving. 27th, 28th, 29th. Usually everyone's fucking busy.
Yeah,
it's just
I was
like
gonna say I'm not going to be available on the 27th or the 28th.
It's just like fucking Christmas. A lot of people, which Christmas is a Thursday this year, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually people are gone or with family or whatever. A lot of people just don't. So we'll probably call that one too. But yeah, so we have one more Sunday. If you want to do one more, and then come the 5th, it is either me or Warpig.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll do
We're
one
just
more.
Gonna.
We'll do one more cleanup op then.
We're just gonna do a swap between me, you, and Warpig. Fridays just weren't working. We couldn't players. Fridays will be your day.
And Fridays.
Yeah, the op's gonna be fucking. We're gonna be brushing out the fucking the motor pool in the middle of a sandstorm. Cleanup op, homie.
Well, fair enough.
Sounds
so yeah,
fun.
21st.
I think Watcher has earned artillery for next op, and not the ability to use it, but to get it dropped on him.
21st, and then we have the 5th, the 12th. The 5th, the 12th.
You mean the 6th, the 13th?
Yes, 6th, the 13th,
and the 20th.
And then we'll have nothing. So.
Yeah. And then we probably won't have Arma again until probably the 10th of the new year.
The first of the year is usually just a hangover thing. Usually people are available. The first weekend of the year isn't really all that bad.
Okay.
So Warpig, you have the 6th, the 13th, and the 20th. Sound good?
Of what?
December.
Of December. You have all of December. So you'll run December, and then depending on if either you want to continue, because December will be till the 20th. So it's a 3-op span, and then we have our Christmas weekend, which I'm guessing you're going to be busy as well. It's just a weird day to get people to sit down and play Arma, is the weekend of Christmas. So that brings us to the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 24th, and the 31st, which is January, the first ops of the year. So either you can continue into the first of the year, or we can switch it up, and I'll take over for 3, and we'll just keep cycling out.
Yeah.
Cool?
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right,
guys.
Well, thank you everyone for joining. Peace out. Oh my God, Templar's up there. I don't want to deal with him.
All right, I'm ending my stream now before more shit gets talked.
All right.